Hey guys, my name is Peter Ferguson. I'm a realtor with Ferguson Group at Compass Real Estate in Washington, D.C. I make these videos driving around Washington, D.C. neighborhoods to show you these different neighborhoods, and hopefully you can kind of figure out what neighborhoods might work for you. We're going to look at different housing styles, different streets, walkability, shops, coffee shops, bars, restaurants. But I want you to know everything you need to know about the different neighborhoods in Washington, D.C. So today we're going to take a drive around the Glover Park and Burleith neighborhoods, which are right by Georgetown in Northwest D.C. Let's go take a look. All right, so we are taking our drive here. We're heading down Wisconsin Avenue. Wisconsin Avenue goes pretty far. It goes to Rockville, to Bethesda, to DC, and this will go all the way into Georgetown. And these neighborhoods, Burleith and Glover Park, they are just north of Georgetown, literally streets from Georgetown. Really desirable location. As you saw on Wisconsin Avenue, there was a lot of restaurants and shops and fast food. It's a great location there, but a lot of the people in Glover Park take advantage of that section of Wisconsin Avenue. Actually, we're taking a turn on 35th Street. 35th goes all the way through Georgetown. So there's going to be parts here as we get into Burleith that look just like Georgetown. And some people would probably say I live in Georgetown when they're in Burleith, but I say like the street Reservoir Street is like Reservoir Road is where the north side of Reservoir I would say is Burleith, and the south side is where Georgetown begins. These are really nice neighborhoods. You don't have a metro in either of these locations, but you have great bus routes that get you right into Georgetown or get you right into DuPont. That big building on the left is the Duke Ellington School. It's a school of the arts, high school. Comedian Dave Chappelle went there. It's a renowned theater arts school. And you start seeing Burleith has a lot of row homes or townhomes, semi-connected homes. You're going to see that throughout this drive. Burleith is, again, just north of Georgetown. What you get a lot, there's a lot of people that live there and buy there, and it's a great location because it's less expensive than Georgetown. And get you and maybe even less expensive than Glover Park. What's nice is you have a lot of people walking around. It has a really nice energy. You will get a lot of renters, whether it's Georgetown students, Georgetown medical students. The hospital is actually right on Reservoir Road. So you will, a couple minutes from here is from where you're seeing right now is where the hospital is at. So you do get a lot of doctors, nurses, medical students renting and owning in this little area because it's super convenient for them to get to work. Burleith is a really kind of a small little section between Georgetown and Glover Park. There's some of these houses are really great, but there's also a lot of development going on in Burleith. It's a desirable spot. Investors can get higher rents if they, redo properties. renovate properties, and then, of course, you can sell for a lot more in this area if you renovate properties. So we do have a lot of investors that come in and renovate and make the properties look amazing. So there's a lot of really great opportunities in the Burleith area. A lot of these homes are like three bedroom, 2 bath townhomes, decent size. Not many yards or backyards. Many, obviously, there's a lot of street parking. Most of them do not have any kind of parking, but it's a fairly safe neighborhood in DC. And usually you should be able to get parking pretty close to your house if you live in Burleith. Now we are heading down up 37th Street. And 37th, we'll take you right into Glover Park. In a minute, you'll see the sign right to our right here is a sign that says "Welcome to Glover Park." Glover Park just has it's really charming, has a lot of character. As you see on the left here, we got all these row homes. Glover Park is filled with row homes. You're not going to find many single family homes. You will find condos, apartments, but a lot of row homes. And they're, some of them have been redone, some of them haven't, but it's a desirable location. So when something goes on the market, it moves pretty quickly. Again, as you're seeing as we drive through the neighborhood, there's no metro, but there's great buses. The bus routes for DC are really, really good. You'll see bus stops all throughout Glover Park. Glover Park is like a really very family-friendly neighborhood. So you'll get a lot of people, who maybe have lived in like DuPont and Logan Circle and Shaw. And when they start settling down and having a family, a lot of people love to move over to Glover Park because they're still staying urban, and there's just a little more space. As you can see, all different kinds of row homes. Love the front porches on these row homes. And just like Burleith, you're not going to see a whole lot of garages. Some of these do have parking in the back, but a lot of them keep like their yard in the back. And again, they don't have much land. So a lot of people will just park out front. Glover Park's kind of situated in an interesting spot. So you will get a lot of renters in Glover Park. There's a lot of, you're actually in between Georgetown and American University. So it's actually a convenient spot for American University students as well. As you see, like on the left and right here, a lot of these are condos or apartments. They're usually like 4 to 6 unit buildings. So not big buildings, but some small boutique buildings. That's a school right over there. And again, a lot of apartments and condos in this section of Glover Park. Glover Park pricing for condos, like a 1-bedroom condo, you can still get that in the 300s. Again, you're not like by metro, so like the further away you are from a metro, you tend to get lower prices. So you can get like a 1-bedroom condo for like in the 300s. The 2 bedrooms oftentimes are gonna be like in the 500s, and then depending on like how updated they are, how nice they are, you got some luxury options as well that will be quite a bit more. Up here, you're gonna see a couple brand new like boutique condo buildings, and those are the price points on those are going to be higher than what I just stated. The row homes, which again everybody would love to have, those are going to be like in the lower 1 million, anywhere from $1 million to like 1.3. Some very, very luxurious ones will be a bit higher, but safely you can be in like that 1 million to 1.3. The other thing, for whatever reason, you do get a lot of people who work at the embassies in Glover Park. Again, I think there's some good bus routes, so I think a lot of them will take the buses and take over to like Embassy Row. So there's just a lot. I think there's a lot of embassy people that live in Glover Park. Again, this video is done on a weekday, but on a weekend, there's a lot of activity, a lot of families out walking. There's a lot of stuff going around at the schools, baseball practices, whatever, soccer, all that kind of stuff. You'll see families out. It's a pretty busy area. Again, we're actually now heading down 37th Street. We're back on 37th Street. And just a ton of character and charm. Very close neighborhood. People that live in Glover Park love living in Glover Park. Kind of veered off 37th Street here. Going to turn on to one of my favorite streets in DC. You'll see it in a second here. Take a left here. We're turning onto Hall Place. And I don't know why, but it's just one of the most charming little streets in DC. I love how the colors are all different. During the spring and summer months, these trees are full. It's a tight street and sometimes hard to find parking. Not all these properties have garages, but it's just a really charming and cute street that I love. We're getting back onto Wisconsin Avenue. Thanks again for watching. If you guys need any help and have any questions about the neighborhoods we looked at, please do not hesitate to reach out.